Scorpio, hi you guys. Thanks for coming back. I missed you guys. Did you miss me? I'm Star, of course. This is AscendStar Tarot. How have you guys been? I've been good. I've been, as we all have been, I've been quarantined. I'm still kind of sort of like working from home. And I am just becoming one with myself, or continuing to be one with myself on all levels of life, mind, body, spirit, and I hope you guys are as well. This is going to be our July selfie for all of our sun, moon, rising, Venus, however you relate with Scorpio. This is for you. Of course, as always, welcome to the Cross Watcher who wants to know what's going on with the Scorpio in their lives. Um, but yeah, going forward, I really just want a self focus on when it comes to like readings. I feel like once we get ourselves in alignment, like everything else just follows. So this selfie is all about knowing our best traits, our worst traits, the challenges, and the most growth potential for the month ahead. Okay, so I hope this resonates with you. If you have not yet, like, subscribe, leave a comment. But this is what I have for you for the month of July, Scorpio. So the first thing that I have here for you, Scorpio, is actually going to be the Seven of Swords. And if you know numerology the way that I know it, or even if you don't know it, let me tell you, seven is all about change, right? And welcoming and accepting change into life. With this Seven of Swords here, I feel like there is there are new patterns that are showing up in your thought process. There are new ideals. There are things that possibly were not working for you previously that you were just leaving those thoughts behind and you're moving on to something, some other type of thoughts. I feel like for some of you, you are really relying on your street smarts right now, in order to get through with everything that's going on with, COVID and so many people being out of work. There's sometimes like different kind of avenues that we have to take in order to get to the next level in life. And I feel like that's really where a lot of you Scorpios are right now. I feel like for some of you right now, you're walking in false victory. I feel like things are going very well for you right now. That's what it looks like on the outside, but on the inside, you know what others don't know. It's almost kind of like you're depleted and a little barren, kind of like when it comes to money and things on the forefront. And it's okay, you don't gotta walk around looking like you're broke. I'm totally with you. If my pockets, the way I live my life, you wouldn't know if I was broke or not. Most of the time I am, but but you would never know it, right? So I definitely get that. Just make sure you're not like, like living falsely, like your victory isn't based solely off someone else's failure, things of that nature, if that makes sense. It came to mind, so I'm almost certain it makes sense for you, Virgo. Okay, so that is where we're actually showing as your best trait card. That street smart, that sensibility, being able to use previous knowledge to get ahead in life, right? So the next card that we have, which is in your worst trait position, um, tells me that right now, Scorpio, you are being very egotistical. You have a very me. Everything is about you right now. Everything is about you and your personal satisfaction. Everything is about you and your personal improvement, which is good, but you're doing it in a selfish way. It's almost like you don't care about those that are around you when it comes to what it is that you want. That's very selfish. And you are being very selfish. Like, you're not sharing, you're not allowing new relationships, you're not listening to spirit. Like, you're just forging straight ahead with the Scorpio mentality of me. And unfortunately, sometimes, Scorpio, that can also be a self destructive pattern. So you want to be very, very mindful of that, okay? What I see in your challenge card right now is the Knight of Wands. And this tells me that there are changes that are coming about. There are choices and decisions that you're making, and you're doing it too fast. So down, halt. Who goes there? you know, like take the time to actually get the clear picture of what it is that's going on. Um, Maybe right now with all this change and this different stuff that's going on in life, um, if it's an idea and it comes to mind, you go with it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's something I can do too. Oh, I'm gonna go with that. Um, and you're just making like these fast and rash decisions that are actually going to have wrath and impact in the future. Um, and the wrath and impact that comes along with them, I'm not sure that that is something that you are at this time ready for. It's almost like you're making dangerous decisions. The decisions that you're making right now are really based out of haste. Um, Take your time. There's no rush to actually uh, for this change to actually happen. I feel like if you are a person that likes to do things on your own, a person that doesn't like to seek advice, now is the time to do that. I think that's why ego has shown itself, because you trust too much in yourself. It's definitely time to be able to listen to other people and respect other people as well and their thoughts. Okay. Um, I hope that makes sense. I know it's okay. So Scorpio here, I tell you what I see, right? So I have this nine of wands that's sitting here. And this nine of wands is kind of confusing me because this is your growth potential, right? So your growth potential is, it seems like um there is a lack of courage in you, right? So you have the ability to grow, to have courage. There is almost a fear in you, in being able to let go and move on and accept changes that are coming in life, right? Um, but also in this card, it shows that you don't actually take responsibility for a lot of what you do in life. It's almost like you wait for other people to do things for you, in order for things to happen. And it confuses me because I have this ego card here. Like everything is so about you, what you see, how you do it, what you want, how it satisfies you. But then on the other end of the spectrum, you depend on other people. It's almost like it's a conundrum. Right now, Scorpio, you're being a conundrum. Um, and I feel like your best method of growth at this point, um, is to be able to listen to and let other people in, but do the work and do the action yourself. Um, there is there's a saying, right? Um, and this saying, I've heard it so much growing up. God bless the child that has his own, right? Um, I feel like you're working towards something, like getting something of your own. I feel like that is a passion of yours. But I feel like with you working on getting this on your own and doing it on your own, you're depending on a lot of people to help you get there. But at the same time, you're not respecting these people's ideals. You're not respecting their own, their passions. You're not even respecting the advice that you're seeking or the advice that they're giving. It's almost like with these street smarts that you have, with these new way of thinking, it's almost like you think you know more than other people, but at the same time, you're still dependent on the people that you think you know more than. I I don't know. Scorpio, it confuses me. Um, I hope it resonates with you though. Keeping in mind this is a general reading. Scorpio, if it resonates, let me know. Right? Thanks for coming through. This is your selfie for July. Make it great.